Chelsea found a glitter locker.
Ooh. Oh, what the heck?
What does that do? Oh! Alright guys, so we made it out here to Vegas and I'm so excited for you guys to finally, one of my best friends, the other person that I know only to grow up in Vegas like I did, my best friend, Chelsea. Alright guys, so we finished our 7-hour road trip. It was insane, but we finally made it.
Through rain, snow, desert, mountains.
Actually, yeah, all of that.
We made it out alive.
But it's fun, worth it. This is actually our first trip together. We've been to Vegas hundreds of times with each of our families, but this is the first time on our own, so we're excited. I will say this, Vegas is definitely a city you can dress up however you want and you're gonna look normal. So we decided to dress up as each other. But honestly, when they say Las Vegas is an adult Disneyland, they're not kidding. I highly recommend dress up to wherever you're going. So we're out, ready to go, and we can't wait to show you guys our favorite spots. Our first stop was the Egg and I, which is off the strip. It's so cute. In order to get your waiter's attention, you just have to flip the happy face to a sad face so they know that you need something. The food there was really good, and so was the price range. For being off the strip, I highly recommend it.
What's your story? What's your sign? It's like between.
Alright guys, we made it to our first spot. This is Chelsea's choice. We're here at Omega Mart. It is inside Area 15, and inside they have all these crazy stuff, and there is a hidden speakeasy in here, so we're gonna try to find it. Alright, Chelsea, so what are we rating these?
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. Alright guys, this is Amy.
Hi.
She's the sweetest. Thank you so much for our yummy drink.
Oh, you're welcome.
Alright, I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, bye.
What's your weakness? What's your type? Somehow
You walked right past this. Okay, and now, oh, this is the tent. This is, yo. Oh my God.
we're dreamers. We're living. We're dreamers.
Chelsea found a glitter locker.
Oh, what the heck?
What does that do? Oh!
Dance in the moonlight, that look in your eyes, it tells me that you want me and all my love.
What are you calling?
Ghostbusters.
We went through the locker and it brought us through a maze and we're walking like crazy hallway. Like, this place is a trip. Don't hit the red buttons.
I can see you want me by the look in your eyes. Tell me that you want me. I can see you want me by the look in your eyes. We come alive.
Hi, how can I help you today? I want some tattooed chicken.
Coming right up.
So fun fact, Chelsea actually found the bridesmaid's dress we wore to her wedding. We weren't kidding. When I said I dressed up like Chelsea, like, this store is Chelsea's style.
100%.
1000%.
I want to buy it all.
I bet you do. Alright guys, 10 out of 10. We recommend Area 15, Omega Mart. Oh
Check
my
it out.
gosh.
Check it out.
It is so much fun. You're mind blown the entire time.
Oh yeah. You'll get lost easy, but it's worth it.
Yeah, you'll get lost, but trust me, you'll be found. Alright guys, so we made it to dinner. Chelsea picked this place out. What is it?
Casa di Amore.
She is a huge Jersey Shore fan, and I guess they have dinner here.
Jersey Shore Family Vacation. Duh.
I don't watch it.
If you know, you know.
If you know, you know.
That's why we're here.
And I'm not that girl. I am not that girl. So she's hoping we'll meet Pauly D.
I sure hope so. Only a girl can dream.
I'm just hoping this is the best spaghetti I've had in my life. So let's go.
That long table right there?
Yeah.
That's where they always sit. Right there.
She is eyeballing it in case they walk in.
Just in case, you never know.
We didn't see anyone from the show, but the food was amazing. I'm definitely a huge garlic girl, and they did not stinge out on it. We got the calamari, the garlic bread, I ordered some pasta, and Shells got the cioppino. And there was even live entertainment. Honestly, for a dinner like this on the Strip would have easily cost us about $500-600. Alright, honestly, this is so good. And I will say this, Vegas, like, we're off the Strip and they have really good food. Chelsea's cioppino, honestly, I think it's the best cioppino I've ever had. And we go to the Bay Area. There's cioppino, clam chowder, all that. This beats that. Yeah, this beats that. So honestly, check out like places off the Strip. You will find amazing hidden gems like Casa de Amore. Next up, we hit up the Velveteen Rabbit. Now, a lot of people don't like to drink off the Strip because it does require driving or an Uber. I like it, however, because these are some honestly really good hidden gems. The staff was amazing. The drinks were incredible. They were super nice. They gave us recommendations of other places to check out. They even gave us free drinks of new products they had coming out. So don't underestimate drinking off the Strip. It's worth it. Alright, I got a crazy story for you guys. So a few days before we took off to Vegas, I was supposed to go to a concert with my brothers to see one of my favorite bands, This Wild Life. And I couldn't go because I had to pack and get everything ready for the trip. While we were at Velveteen, my little brother texted me that that very band, This Wild Life, was performing there in Vegas. So Chelsea and I booked it and we caught this last minute show and it was so incredible. I found out another one of my favorite performers, Taylor Acorn, was the opening act. And then her band has their own band called Arrows and Actions, which they were amazing too. And then of course, This Wild Life closed out. It was such an incredible spur of the moment experience. And to top it off, all the band members stayed after for meet and greets. So we got to meet every single member. My brothers were so irritated that we had a better experience in Vegas than they did back at home. It was such an incredible night. Alright guys, so we made it back to the hotel. It's 12:30 in the morning. We got up at 3 a.m. yesterday for the road trip, so we're exhausted. We're just gonna get a good night's rest and sleep in, and then we'll show you what we have planned for tomorrow. Okay, I just want to take a minute here and talk about Vegas itself. So the Strip from the Mandalay Bay to the Strat, it's 4.2 miles long. You can walk the whole thing nonstop in about an hour and a half, but it's fun to stop at each hotel and check them out. One really interesting fact about the hotel exteriors is you see the windows? It's called the window effect. So you think it's one window, right? Well, this example here is 3, so that's 3 rooms. And they do that on purpose to make the hotel seem closer than they actually are and smaller in size. But if you really want to learn about the history in Vegas, I recommend checking out the Mob Museum. I'm not gonna lie, it is a little graphic, but you do learn a lot and there's actually hidden speakeasy inside. Alright guys, it is day 2. Now in Vegas, nothing opens till like 11 o'clock, 12, so we slept in all morning. And we're gonna hit the Strip. We got to show you some of our favorite things off the Strip, but we do stay on the Strip and it is a lot of fun, so let's go. Alright, so we stayed at Treasure Island, which is right next to the Mirage, the Wynn, and Encore. And right across the street from us was the Venetian, which was our first stop, and also mine and Chelsea's favorite hotel. When we got in, we were so stoked. It had been years since we have seen people dressed up as characters and put on a live performance. Next up, we made our way down to Aria. Now, one thing about me and Shells is we love to eat in Vegas. So we went to our first stop, Pastry. This was a really good, quick, if you're super hungry and don't have time to wait for reservations, just grab and go kind of meal. Fun fact, these are actually cushioned, so when you're drunk, you're just like... I'm just kidding, I have no idea why they're cushioned. Once you get to the bathroom, like, yeah, don't stay drunk in the bathroom.
So we're still inside the Aria at this point, and Chelsea really wanted Din Tai Fung. And I will say this, a lot of restaurants in Vegas do require reservations. So we made one for later on in the day. We came here. Chelsea really wanted to come here. She did her research and everything. To be honest, I can't tell you anything we ate except for this. The spicy cucumber salad, that was bomb. I mean, to be honest, everything we had was really, really good. Also, for eating on the Strip, like I mentioned earlier, it is crazy expensive. This was the cheapest meal that we had. It was $50 for the both of us to eat, and we got full of everything, and it was really good. So I recommend. Food is 10 out of 10, and price on the Strip is a 15 out of 10 for sure. After lunch, we decided to do our favorite pastime and walk the Strip and take pictures. We caught the Bellagio fountain show, which runs every 15 minutes. After that, we went to Vanderpump. This is inside Caesar's Palace. I did mention this bar in my previous Vegas vlog. This is my favorite one. I just love the vibe, and the drinks there are honestly my favorite. After that, we checked out Beauty and X inside Cosmo. To be honest, this was not my favorite. All we got there were appetizers, and the price that we paid, I felt like we could have had a better actual meal. But I'm not gonna knock it. If you're down to spend the money, for sure check it out. It wasn't bad, like I said. But if you really want a good meal, head over to the Wynn and check out Sushi Samba. That was really, really good. We had a ton of food. My favorite that we had was the seaweed sampler trio, and also Wagyu. We tried that for the first time. That was delicious. And I did have some friends text me, how do I feel about having seafood when I'm out in the middle of the desert? How fresh is it? The thing about Vegas is they have a list of suppliers that ship to them daily. So it was amazing. After that, we hit the Strip again, and we caught the end of the volcano show. That runs every hour on the hour starting at 7 p.m. Another fun thing I love to do is get a frozen daiquiri from the walk-up bars on the Strip. They always have loud music, and it's such a vibe. And yes, the rumors are true. You are allowed to walk on the Strip with a drink, but there are some rules and regulations. So you can only be either on the Strip or Fremont Street, and your drink has to be in some sort of plastic container. No glass whatsoever. If you can follow those two rules, that's it. You are free to wander with a drink in hand. So after that, we headed back to the Cosmo, and there were a couple more bars we wanted to check out in there. So the first one we went to was the Chandelier. This is the most popular bar in Vegas because it is a 2-story bar surrounded by a beautiful pink draping chandelier. Now, you can get your Instagram pictures inside or outside the bar. It surrounds the whole area. But if you can get reservations, definitely check it out. It's worth it, and the drinks there are so good. The last bar that we went to was actually a hidden speakeasy, also inside Cosmo. So here's your little hints area, how to scope it out. But you know you'll find it when you find the door with the little pink donkey. And inside is just a really tiny tequila bar. It was really cute. We liked it. Our last spot that we went to was Nacho Daddy, which was over by Aria. And this hit the spot for the end of the night meal.
All right, guys, that's going to be it for the vlog. Thank you so much for joining us, and we'll see you next time. Bye.